Okay, so this is the threshold to my house. It used to be a rental. That's why it has this hideous tile glued down. But on the other side of the front door is my work area, pretty much. When it's cold, I have this 3/4 inch piece of plywood that I've been using as a ramp to get stuff up to underneath the door there. The problem is there's a lot of edge here, which can be a problem for some smaller casters. And so the plan is to trim this a lot so it has the angle to sit flush on this area, and then trim it a little bit here so that it matches flat. So it's got to have a cut where it's sitting out like this with that angle, and so I need to trim it back. That makes sense. The quickest way, I think, to kind of cheat it is going to be with this. So I'm going to put it, let's say here. I'm going to zero it out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the ramp where it needs to be, and then I'm going to put it on there and figure out the difference in degrees. Let's see, I'm going to hit the hold button. Yeah, well, it's 0, so. Okay, so this is a no-brainer, no measuring approach to this thing, because if you have awesome tools, you can do things without any kind of real math. And so that is about where it needs to be. If I can do this one-handed. So see, that's nice and flush. It's perfect right there. So I'm going to take my cube. I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to hit the unhold button. And I'm going to hit it again. So 8.25 degrees. All right, let's go cut this. Let's go cut this plywood. Okay, we're in business. First things first, I'm not going to lean on it because that will keep it from settling down. I'm going to zero it. I'm going to zero it again. I'm going to zero it one more time. So now we have 0. And then what we want to do, the problem is this is kind of a small blade. Maybe pull the throat out. And so what we want, 8.25, if we can get it to, oh, we had it, flashed it. Wrong way. That's why people get the big expensive saw stops. Close enough. I don't think the wood's going to care. So, all right, actually, we're right there. 8 point, well, we had it. So that's pretty close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of wood. I'm going to stand it up. I'm not going to use a tall fence. I'm not going to take the time to set that up. I will put the throat plate back in. But you can see the tilt in the blade there. And so I'm going to run it through and shave off this bottom edge. I'm going to shave it back so it'll sit flat on the concrete. And then I'm going to cut a piece to go in the back of the board, a 2x4 that's going to kick it up, and then some triangular pieces. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, once that edge is cut, then I will rip a 2x4 with the angle so it'll stand up the back to where it needs to go, and then I'll cut some tapered strips to support the underneath. And then we should be good. Should have a ramp. Okay, so because I'm using the smaller, it's just a 7 1/4 inch blade, I can't cut too far, but that's okay. It'll keep my edge a little stronger. It doesn't have to be exactly 100% flush. The important thing is it just kind of ramps up and doesn't slide around. So, mission accomplished, more or less. A little bit of a lip here. If I wanted to, I guess I could come with a hand plane and just shave it down some farther or change the blade out to a taller one. But it's just a utility ramp. It'll be fine. We'll make it work. I guess there's never a bad time for a block plane. So, just kind of scrubbing this edge where the blade couldn't quite reach. Just peeling it back so it's a little more flush. That looks pretty good. You can plane plywood. I mean, as long as you're hitting mostly wood, it's pine, so it cuts pretty easily. What you don't want to do is trim a lot of glue. That gets kind of weird, especially if the grain's running kind of side to side. Should have grabbed a clamp. Oh well. This is a close enough project. Okay, so one interesting thing is I took the offcut, and that should just about get me level. So I don't need to angle the cut necessarily on a 2x4. I can just cut a straight 2x4, just attach one if it's the right height. And this will take care of the angling. So it's the same as what's in the front. Okay, so I lucked out. I found a piece. It's long, so there's plenty of stuff. And so it's about 2 3/4, it's about right. So I'm just going to cut off a 31-inch piece to match this with just my circular saw. So this is going to be a time saver right here. I'm actually going to use the cutoff to figure out how big the cut needs to be, and then I'll just cut it. So I lopped off that piece. There's my angled cutoff, and then there's my piece there, and you can see it's should be tracking the angle across. So what I'm going to do, if I can get the cap off my glue, put a bead here, set that up, put another bead here, and down here. And kind of rub everything together, and then shoot, I'm gonna have to grab a square drive from my my driver. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm kind of freaking out because I need this ramp to get the old dishwasher out of the kitchen, because the other one is like one stop away for the delivery guys. So I need to be a maker, but I need to be a maker and fast forward. So we situate the camera. Square drive. That's the miracle of the impact driver. It just sends the screw. Don't really have to countersink it. It'll kind of bury itself. I'm using the little impact driver. It's part of a set. I wanted a lightweight drill driver, and I wanted the little baby impact driver for assembly work. So Home Depot wants to sponsor me. I really enjoy having the unlimited batteries for life as long as you register the new batteries. So that's super cool. I think I'm on my 7th or 8th set of my old 18-volt battery powered tools that I still use when I need big clunky power. So I think that's looking pretty good. I think that's going to work. Now I need to move a dishwasher. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. If I don't say anything else, that's a ramp. I need another one for my storage space, but I need this one for the front door of the house. A bit more video. So it was solid enough getting the dishwasher out. It's a 3/4 inch plywood with a 2x4 screwed in back there. So just a little bit of a lip. I mean, like a caster that's about 1.5 inches or 2 inches would probably have no real problem. Maybe 1.5 inches, but not 2 inch. So there it is. Just a quick ramp for moving my stuff in and out. I really struggled pushing this stuff because I would actually set that plywood on top of the threshold, and without anything to stop it, it would get pushed in with heavier dressers. And so I have an area here where I want to bring my stuff in on the old beat up floor. And so this is going to be a game changer. So anyways, if you like dumb stuff like this, please like and subscribe. And I got to make another one now for my storage space. And that will be it's going to be a big ramp day.